options menu, all the combinations with the current selected item will be highlighted in orange. It's just oddly worded. Anyway, this isn't that entertaining to watch.
So those are the council chambers in which the council meets.
The council doesn't have that many members, does it?
Quiet in the room! Voting on the confirmation of Gwendolyn as the new Queen of Ferianis will soon begin.
All right, Mr. Pilgrim Leprechaun.
Got here just in time. I'm going to vote against that pathetic queen, naturally.
That would mean that Basilius gets to keep running things.
Then I guess I will have to vote for that disgustingly good-natured Gwendolyn.
Yes.
When does it start?
As soon as the ambassadors have arrived.
Later. 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 Much later. Ooh. Look at that, it's much later.
How much longer are we supposed to wait here?
It might take a while before all the ambassadors have arrived. I think that in about 1 or 2 months.
Months? You're crazy. Come on, Lily, we're going.
Well, it would probably be better if we tried to get the ambassadors here quickly.
I can't help but think the art styles of the two main characters, they look like they came from 2 different games.
I assume these desks are for the different council members.
Well done,
necromancers
little
in this
one.
council?
We have a total of
There's
7
a skeleton
representatives
hand
of the
there,
different groups in Ferianis. The heroes, the fairies,
Fairies,
the dwarves, the monsters, the elves, the spirits and genies, and the druids.
There's the druid standing right there.
And people have to pay you lot so royally just
So
to
that's a
stand
dwarf.
around here and debate. You're even more evil than I am.
Oh, it's got pointed ears. It may be an elf, but if it's got a beard, it's a dwarf. Yep, it's a dwarf. Hello, dwarf. Hi there. Do you like bacon?
Moradin's slide rule be with you. What can I do for you?
Moradin can keep his slide rule.
So, are you voting for Gwendolyn or against her?
By Ingrim's greedy hands. That's a decision not lightly made. I'm currently weighing the pros and cons.
Who are you?
By Aula's abacus, I'm the ambassador of the Honourable Dwarves Incorporated.
Dwarves Incorporated.
Normally I spend my time in the old mines.
Of course you do.
But naturally I have to leave work for an election as important as this.
All dwarves everywhere mine.
Now we'll go do something useful instead.
Ooh, trinkets.
Hello? Can I help you?
Yes.
Who are you?
I am the ambassador of the Druids of the High Mountains.
Hey, Druid.
For the
What's up,
most
Druid?
part, we live secluded in the wilderness. But for important votes such as this, we run down into the
You don't
valley.
look like you run much, dude.
So, you're a druid. Aren't you always busy cutting mistletoe and brewing magic potions?
Nonsense. That was back in the old days. Nowadays we need more action if we want to recruit new members. A little cat and bear shape. Change action, if you get my
Oh,
drift.
Lord.
I can't really
Wow,
say that I
I wonder what
understand.
that reference was from.
Could you make us a magic potion?
I don't think so. Children always fall into it so quickly.
Obelix.
So, are you voting for Gwendolyn or against her?
That's as secret as my numbered account. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you.
Tell me.
Who are you going to vote for again?
I'm sorry.
We have to go. See you later.
Bye.
That armour makes a decidedly tired impression. Totally realistic, though, considering it's subjected to the nattering of incompetent representatives day in, day out.
I am amused.
That armour doesn't look much like a proper guard. It looks more bored than anything.
Nah, it's just modelled more after a real guard.
I find they captured the typical lack of interest rather well. That armour makes a decidedly tired impression.
Totally realistic.
That armour's lying on the ground, like the guy wearing it was asleep.
Obviously inspired by my personnel. Those lazy bums had a similar attitude towards
And yet they're
work.
fanatical about guarding the gate
I
now.
think democracy is the only way to take Ferianis forward into a bright new
Hey, where's
day.
my,
Well,
stuff
democracy and the king or queen, of course. Democracy and King or Queen, okay. Petrified frog with crown?
A small statue of a frog.
Alright. The other ring.
Wow, that's the one ring. What was it called again?
The other ring?
Right, exactly. It makes everyone around invisible to the wearer.
Sometimes
I wonder just who makes
It's my line. Don't be walking on my
A
line,
pile of
Ceville.
mattresses. What's that doing here?
They're probably handed out to any visitors who actually try to follow the political debates.
An empty showcase. Here it says, the tyrant's clothes. Ah, do you know what they mean?
What can I say? My grandfather, Alistair Ceville, was a... I assumed it was reserved for his clothes. Hey, there it is.
But that's my beloved scepter.
How the hell did that get here?
Well, I guess it's displayed here in the museum because you're not the
I would
king
feel
anymore.
weird if anything I ever owned was in a museum while I was still alive.
Steal anything that's not nailed down, they do. But that's my beloved... Well, I guess it's...
Well, I want it.
Ceville's scepter. Symbol of the vertically challenged tyrant's repression.
Now those ancient, stupid, base, and despicable people.
Yes. Just you wait until I regain power. Hey, Ceville, here it says the showcase is made of indestructible glass. I think you don't have to wait to get your scepter back.
Stupid glass, just stupid. Damn museum. My revenge will be terrible. All going to pay. Yes.
The Frog Prince, he ruled the country wisely until the day he ran into a Medusa.
Ah, Medusa. Yes, good old Casanova. It would have been better for him if he hadn't cast an eye on that one. Mess. There's no sign readable for this one. I am angry. Let's leave. Leave. Ah! The door is back.
I think the head of the council mentioned something earlier about being able to open the door with the crowbar.
You mean the crowbar I broke earlier while breaking into the blacksmith machine?
Didn't I tell you that crime never pays?
I remember you standing lookout for me while I broke into it.
I did not. Okay, this isn't getting us
That sounds like a
anywhere.
Bart and Lisa argument. Alright, let's go back up the stairs. Let's see what else is in this chamber.
Sisyphus' large rolling boulder. Is he related to you, Ceville?
Sisyphus? No. That's a cousin of the old treasure hunter, our Wonderland Smith. Discworld. We Ceville's assumed power after their line was wiped out by a snake. Ooh. A huge...
Normally I like museums, but why is this one displaying a huge boulder?
Why are you asking me? I don't like museums. Why? I wanted to load it into the slingshot. Oh. Oh well, give me a lever and a place to stand.
This is getting more boring by the minute. I'll just help it regain some momentum.
The vote isn't actually going on yet.
And cannot go on yet.
Hey, what's going on here? That doesn't look good at...
Ow. That looked mildly unpleasant. And it took me this long to realize, hey, we can get out.
Oh, that was an unpleasant experience. I wonder what caused that boulder to start rolling.
You're a vampire.
And the door to the council chamber is damaged now, too.
You know, the door
This was fun, but the stage hook broke. Oh well.
What happened to my fairy pants? Oh well, no. That did not damage the door. The door is obliterated and completely gone. That officially qualifies as wall damage. Who are the other council members, anyway?
Can I do anything for you?
Yes.
Can you tell us where we could find the missing ambassadors?
Yes,
But
tell us.
of course. The ambassador of the heroes can be found in the Hero Academy on Newbie Island.
Newbie
At
Island.
least I think she can. You'll probably find the elven ambassador in the forests of Woodstock.
Groovy, man.
The dreaded ambassador of the monsters is... good question. I assume he can be found in some eerily dangerous place. The ambassador from the Spirit and Genies Union is on vacation for the next few weeks, as far as I know. I have no idea where he went, though.
Good Lord.
So, this useless election won't take place until all of the ambassadors have assembled here.
Exactly. That's the law. However, like I said, that could take a while.
And bacteria is
By
in
a
charge
while?
for a while.
You mean months?
Bacillus.
Indeed.
Bacilli.
Who's ruling the country until the Queen is elected?
That would be the Imperial Regent.
And who is the Imperial Regent?
Like you don't know?
A very capable man named Basilius.
Basilius? That treacherous worm. So that's his
I wonder if
plan.
he's done away with the
Ceville,
other council
we
members.
have to get the ambassadors here as quickly as possible so we can get Basilius off the throne.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I'd elect a disgustingly good-natured woman to the throne 1,000 times before I'd give Basilius one more minute to drag my realm into rack and ruin.
Ruin and rack and ruin.
We've wasted enough time here.
Alright. Let's go do things. Hey, the theater's open, and oh my goodness, it's him. Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants, pretty hair, fussy face.
Aha! Did you really think you could sneak past me out of the city?
Actually,
A nefarious plan indeed, but I, the great Ambrosius, saw through your little scheme and lay in wait for you here for hours.
Good lord.
But we...
Save your lives!
We've been walking back and
My
forth.
keen mind has already analyzed and blocked all of your avenues of escape.
but I have diplomatic immunity.
Really? Oh, but then I can't arrest you.
Exactly, so get
We
out
don't
of the
actually
way,
have the card
you
anymore.
canned turkey.
Ha! I can see you're not up to date. I may not be able to stop you, but no one may leave the city without an A38 pass.
Pass A38? Who thought up this little gem of stupidity?
Form
Acting
838.
Basilius had that decreed, so you won't be able to get by the guards or me without an A38 pass.
I think we're going to have to con this idiot again.
Well, he's still got
But
his hair.
this time without the lice. Yuck, how gross.
Okay, so we can't go anywhere but the theater. And there's El Choyo again. I'll check on him in a minute. What in the name of... Butters, Heroine, the Black Knight, and the actress.
Showstar, the new casting show.
I've heard about that. It's a modelling contest, but they gave it a different name so no one could sue them.
Sue? Things have gotten so complicated. Things were a lot simpler back when I was in charge.
The prompter. This is where actors get directions, or are reminded of any text they forget.
No, anyone too stupid to remember their lines for a short performance should be pelted with rotten tomatoes and get no help at all.
Tomatoes.
Column, how... very interesting.
Come on, Ceville. Aren't you even the least bit interested in this wonderful
It's all cracked.
architecture?
Not in the slightest.
Well, I have to admit, neither am I.
Okay.
But I must ask you to do it well.
You again.
Hello out there, and welcome to my new show.
New show, huh? I wonder what it's called. Could it be Showstar?
You have a new show?
My new show is wonderful.
Good for you.
It's called Showstar, and it's a modeling competition.
Huzzah.
The best and prettiest of the contestants wins. Competition will be tough, but once I enter the ring, I know who's gonna win.
So it's not your
An
show.
old mop.
Who? What? No, I mean me, of course, the one and only Agelow.
That's exactly what
Same
I
thing,
meant.
yeah.
Huh? I don't get it.
And I hate your
Once
hat.
again, my cynical sarcasm is wasted. It doesn't matter. How does this stupid Showstar work anyway?
Showstar isn't
Yes, it is.
stupid. It's a brilliant concept. 3 candidates face a 3-member jury, and in the end, the best competitor will be crowned the new Showstar.
How much you want to bet Pretty Boy wins and she throws a tantrum?
What was that about your new show?
My new show is called